It's right here. Yeah. I was losing it up here. Decided to just shave it off.
Brad, the cameras caught you all fired up after your punt.
Yes,
the
sir.
first one that went out of bounds. I guess, for players that only get a handful of snaps a game, when you can flip the field like that, how good does it feel?
It's pretty indescribable. Obviously, when it's way better when you have the support of 120, 130 guys behind you. That's what I think gets me the most fired up. Is I know I have those guys that have my back, and when that happens, our punt team covers a great punt, or the punt goes out of bounds like it did in the game, and you're able to flip the field and help the team out any way you can. It's just like it's electric when the whole team is also fired up for you. You know what I mean? You're not coming back to the sidelines to silence and maybe a few high fives here and there. Everybody's happy for you and happy for the punt team. And anything you can do to really just flip the field and help the team is the best. It's an indescribable feeling. So.
Right, we saw your Instagram video about pitting cancer deep. Will you tell us a little more about the initiative?
Absolutely. So it stems from, I'll back it up even further. I got the idea from Illinois punter, Blake Hayes. He's doing something similar. It's like, I think he does X amount of dollars for each ball inside the 20. So essentially my family friend, and I challenge all of you to think about someone in your life who's taking the time to really, root for you and be in your corner and perhaps maybe get you into what you guys are into, And he's been one of those guys for me in my life. And, he's back home and he was just diagnosed with liver cancer. So this is, I feel like I'm doing $25, donating $25 for every ball inside the 20 and $25 for every ball 50 yards or longer. And I feel like, obviously the end goal is you can't really put a number on a family friend's life. It's something you can't put a number on, and I feel like this is just something that I can, maybe get the train rolling and, maybe give a little bit of hope to people who are also going through this battle, not just my family friend and, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like this is just a step in the right direction, and I've gotten a lot of support from my teammates as well, and they've been resharing posts and helping us out, and I'm just really excited to, take on-field performance and really, make it come to life and raise some money for the liver cancer. More specifically, it's paired with the Rogel Cancer Center at the University of Michigan.
So can people match what you're donating, or how is it?
Yes, so it's you can do it really any way you want. They set up a website that's there's like a donate button. There's not necessarily like a pledge. Like if you donate, you will have to donate every time I hit a ball, over 50 yards or inside the 20. You can donate really at any point, but I myself am pledging to collect a big check at the end of the year of $25 for inside the 20, $25 for 50 yards or longer.
Did you say who your family was? I didn't hear.
So it was one of my family friends from back home. His name's Randy, but he was my hitting coach, and he was just one of those guys in my life. He found out my first start was at Purdue in 2017, and he found out maybe like the day before or maybe the day of it, something like that, and he just drove out there by himself and bought a ticket because we didn't have any tickets outside of what we were given. So he's just one of those guys who's always been in my corner, and really it's just a really good guy.
What's his reaction been to this?
So I haven't received one yet, just because I've been in class and gone through stuff today, but I'm sure he's seen it, and I think he called me earlier and left a voicemail, but I haven't seen it yet. But I'm sure it's not a bad reaction.
How did you find out about this, from the Illinois punter?
Yeah, so the Illinois punter, I don't know exactly what his foundation, what he's doing it for, but it was his, I'm sure, idea, and many punters and kickers have done something in the past like that, and it might specifically not be his idea, but I got it from him, and I communicated with him, and was like, hey, what do you think if I kind of take your idea and run with it in my own direction? Is that okay? And he was, just kind of check my bases, and so yeah, I talked to him, and he was cool with it, and he's supportive, and he's hit me back and all that kind of stuff.
Do you have a donation for a game when you don't punt?